Easton, after last week, what was Trent Bray like this week?
Not only was Coach Bray on edge, I think we all were. We left a bad taste in our mouth after last week. It's not the turnout we want. That's not the defense we play. I think this week was the best week of practice we had. Coach Bray was on us, but more so we were on ourselves. We took accountability for the loss. That was on us, and we fired back this week.
What did you see on that when you stopped him down there by the goal line and got the interception? What happened on that fourth down play?
Well, previously with the other quarterback, he had scrambled the same way, same thing, got rolled that way, but I didn't break on the ball. So this time when he rolled, I just put air condition. I just knew what was going on. And credit to the D-line. I don't give a shot at the D-line. Great game. Without them, truly, I didn't make a lot of plays today because they were already stopping in the backfield. So shout out to our D-line for sure.
How tough was it catching that interception with obviously kind of a club on your hand? Honestly, how difficult was it?
Honestly, I just threw my hands out there and I kind of trapped it with my hands. It's kind of just a prayer, but I think I was in a good spot. Confident in my hands for it.
How much of a momentum swing do you think that was? Obviously, it was still very much a low-scoring game in that one. I believe the offense took that ball, that turnover, all the way down. Were able to score. How much do you think that impacted the game tonight?
That was a big one because that drive previously I'd missed 2 tackles, so that was on me. So I was thinking in my head I got to make a play, especially with the PI on Coop. That was good coverage, questionable call, but with that play that got in the goal line, I knew I needed to make a play, and I thought that was big for our team.
Did you guys feel like you needed to make a statement, especially after last weekend, what obviously Washington State's offense was able to do, against you guys last weekend?
Absolutely. Like I said earlier, this week was a big one for us in terms of responding and not reacting. We knew what we were capable of, and I think we did a good job displaying that tonight.
Washington State obviously being sort of that outlier, but how does it feel as a defense as a whole, knowing that, when the offense isn't going, they can rely on you guys to, win you guys that game?
We take a lot of accountability with that. That was a great Utah team. They got a very good defense, as you can see with the low scoring game. But we never try to blame nobody. We know that it's not easy to score in this conference, and we got a lot of good defenders. So we just try to do our jobs every job we go out there.
How difficult is it to play against a team when they're running in and out different quarterbacks like that?
It's difficult. That team, back-to-back champs. I know the score didn't dictate how they are as a team, but they know how to win. They're back-to-back champs. It's a good win for us. Just they can win though, but that was a good play for them.
Anytime you get a big win on your home field, obviously the fans going on a little bit too early, but anytime they get the opportunity to rush the field, how does it feel for the team as a whole?
It's just a good feeling overall. Just really joyful as a team. Feel really proud of my guys for just responding from last week, like I said. But yeah, it's just a good victory, man. Shout out my team.
You said Bray was on edge. You said D was on edge. Can you give us insight into the week? Like, what did it look like behind the scenes as you guys were on edge trying to, cover from last week?
It wasn't so much doing anything differently. I think it's just our approach to practice, to film, to our preparation. We always try and preach. We respect teams by how we prepare for them. I think this was one of the best weeks we did that. We prepared. We knew what was going on. Defense, like I said, D-line played great. Corners, DBs, they responded from last week, covered their butts off this week, and I think we had a great game with that.
When obviously at halftime it's 7-0, the defense is playing pretty well. How big was that second touchdown just from a mental standpoint for you guys, knowing you had a little bit of a cushion at that point?
Yeah, with games like these, when low scoring, I think momentum is one of the biggest factors in this. So with that, we had already our confidence coming back out from the locker room. We knew how the game was going to go. But with that touchdown, just having a 2-score game just gives us a lot more hope and a lot more confidence when we go out there.
I know you talked about how challenging it was a little bit to kind of prepare for multiple quarterbacks. Did it feel any different at all, obviously with Cam Rising not being back there and dealing with Nate Johnson and I don't know who the other quarterback is that went in, but did it feel different? Was it easier? Was it more difficult? What was it like for you guys?
I think it would have been the same outcome, but Cam Rising's a great player. I don't want to take nothing away from him or the 2 quarterbacks that are out there. They're a great team, like I said, they know how to win. But Cam Rising is a great player. I think it would have been a little more challenging, but no disrespect to the other 2 quarterbacks for sure.
Knowing that how difficult Pac-12 play is and going 0-1 obviously to start the season, did you guys feel like that this was a must-win game for you guys, especially with number 10 Utah in your house, and knowing that if you go down and go 0-2, the potential of making a Pac-12 championship is that much harder to get to?
Yeah, from now on, each week is the same. It's no winner, go home. You know what I'm saying? No more losses for us. We gave up one, which was on us. Take full accountability for that one. But from here on out, every game is win or go home.
Easton, obviously, perception of a team can swing pretty dramatically in loss week to week. But in terms of what you guys believe you can achieve this season, that's the team that has won the conference the last 2 years. What does this do for the belief that you guys have about where this season could ultimately lead?
I think we've had this belief going from last year, going 10-3. We knew what we were doing. We knew how the season was going to go this year. But I think this is just one step. We go each day, each game. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to think too far ahead and think we got about a championship with still all conference to play. But I think that was a big part of where we're looking to go, for sure.
You guys obviously came in favored. I'm sure you guys don't pay much attention to the ranking. That's obviously a top 10 team, but did you guys ever even feel like underdogs heading into this matchup?
No, not at all. And even through playing, at least on the defensive side of the ball, we came with a different confidence this game. We knew it from last week, just the preparation and the mindset we had going into this, and not only from this game, but carrying on throughout the rest of the season is just going to be hard to beat, especially at home.
Okay, last question.
So first game with all the students back and both sides of Breeze are done. Talk a little bit about the crowd energy.
It was great. Truly crowd energy, it kind of works both ways because not only is the offense not hear nothing, but we also out there trying to hand signal things. You can't hear a thing out there, but when the offense can't hear nothing, I think it's better for us, and it just gives us more pressure on them, trying to get the play around and things like that. But yeah, shout out Beaver Nation.
Thanks, Easton.